Hello my TBDs, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do Wear Test Wednesday, and actually this month you're actually getting 4 different Wear Test Wednesdays. It just kind of worked out that way. There's lots of new products that I want to try, but today we're going to be testing out the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil Shine Control Primer. I actually have the sample. So if I like this, I'm gonna buy the full size. I've heard really good things about it. It has 4.5 stars. So if you are new to my channel, I do Wear Test Wednesdays at least every other week on my channel, testing out a new product, wearing it for 10 hours, seeing how it wears, and giving you guys my thoughts of if it's worth it or not. So if you're enjoying the video while you're watching, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So this product retails for $39. In the full size, you do get 1 ounce of product. In the sample, you get 0.25. So this is like a fourth of the regular size. It says that it is a transformative face primer that controls oil and shine throughout the day with a silky, cloud-like matte finish to help makeup look better longer. The highlighted ingredients are witch hazel, salicylic acid, and zinc. I like that. I'm always on the hunt for a really good mattifying primer, and I feel like I haven't really found like the best one ever. So I'm excited to try this. When it comes out, it is a milky consistency. It does have a smell. Could be like the witch hazel, but I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over the skin. I am going to use just a foundation pigment today, not an actual foundation. I don't want it to change the finish of the primer. I really want to allow the primer to shine through. So I'm gonna use the number 7 foundation drops. It feels nice on for sure. I wouldn't say that it mattifies like right away, and clearly my face is red because I always get a little red after applying this. It does feel very nice and lightweight on the skin. It feels maybe just like a little bit tacky, but my skin isn't matte right away, and it is 10:12 in the morning, so I'm gonna call the check-in time 10:15. Let's go ahead and apply the number 7 foundation drops and just see how it applies on top of this. I will also do check-ins throughout the day just to let you guys see how it is wearing. I realize that this is not like a brand new product, but it is new to me. I've never tried it before. I've always wanted to try it, but I don't know. The price tag just really kind of, I don't know, kept me from buying it because I felt like it was just a really expensive primer, but I feel like nowadays primers are just getting really up there and it's no longer considered the most expensive primer. There's Tatcha and all that other stuff out there. Wow, this is sitting really nicely on the skin. Now it's not looking 100% matte right now. That could be due to the sponge, but I think it looks really nice and it smoothed on very easily. My pores look a little filled in. I wouldn't say that it is a pore filling primer. I might want to use like a separate primer for that. Maybe the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer might be good for it, for like, you know, this section. And I just went in with my Covergirl Undercover concealer. This is a great concealer from the drugstore. Now the test of this primer is really gonna be like how it wears throughout the day. If it keeps me matte, cool. I'm gonna take my Mercier translucent powder. I always use this with Wear Test Wednesdays, again, because consistency, I don't want it to alter the finish or like how it wears. I just wanna make sure that I'm consistently using like the same product, same powder and things like that when I'm testing out a new product. I'm gonna go ahead, set everything down. Oh no, I'm wearing a black shirt. It just got everywhere. Now I typically get oily around the 5-6 hour mark is when I start noticing that oil come through, so I will be sure to do a check-in at that time. But here is how the skin is looking after applying that powder. It does look very, very nice. Matte right away, which is great, and hopefully it stays looking that way. So I will go ahead and finish out the rest of my makeup. I'll be back to share my thoughts before we wear this throughout the rest of the day. All right, you guys, I'm back. It is 10:25 when I finish out the rest of my makeup, but so far I really, really like how it's sitting on the skin. I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day. Everything applied really nicely on top of it, and I just think that it makes my skin look very soft, very matte, and I'm enjoying the finish. So I will check back in a little bit later in the day and hopefully it's holding up. I'm back. It is the very end of the evening. It is 8:30 and I want to show you guys how my skin is held up. I will insert a clip here of what it looked like at about 4:45, 5 o'clock-ish. As you can see, it was getting pretty oily and I was not very happy with how it was looking. And even looking at my skin now, I would say that I'm pretty oily. I'm not sure if it really helped control my shine and oil. I feel like even the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer keeps me more matte than this one does, and that one's not even really a matte primer. So I don't know, I have mixed feelings about this one. I'm not sure that it's necessarily for oily skinned folks. I would say that if you're more combination, that might be a good option for you, but I just don't think that it's something that is super mattifying that is going to last a long time throughout the day. But I know online it was talking about helping your makeup last longer. I don't really know if that's the case either, because looking at my chin, it's like almost totally rubbed off of my chin at this point. I would say this is like an maybe like a 6 out of 10 kind of primer for me. I am not thinking that I will purchase the full size, but if you have tried this primer out, please let me know your thoughts down below. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.